Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
All modern vehicles are equipped with vehicle dynamic systems which include, as a minimum, anti-lock brakes, ABS. For the ABS system to work, the vehicle dynamics modules need information on the speed of rotation of each of the four wheels. The ABS system then uses wheel speed information to pulse the brakes during hard braking to prevent wheel lock-up. In fact, when the wheels slide instead of rolling, it becomes impossible to steer the vehicle, which represents a danger. Most recent vehicles are equipped with vehicle stability systems, featuring steering wheel rotation and yaw sensors. During evasive maneuvers, the module will apply the brakes to a single wheel according to the sensor data, helping to keep the vehicle under the driver's control. These systems are essential for preventing accidents. ABS code C0040 is a diagnostic trouble code, DDC, indicating a potential malfunction of one of the wheel speed sensors or the sensor circuit. What does fault code C0040 mean? Code C0040 indicates a malfunction in the right front wheel speed sensor circuit. This code appears when the ABS module detects a problem with the right front wheel speed sensor or its circuit. Wheel speed sensors are responsible for providing wheel speed information to the electronic modules. These modules use this information to prevent wheel lock-up and ensure the vehicle's stability functions. Typically, there are four sensors, one at each wheel, although some earlier ABS systems on rear-wheel drive vehicles may measure rear axle speed or transmission output shaft speed. ABS-equipped cars generally have four sensors, and vehicle dynamics systems have one sensor at each wheel. If you intend to carry out repairs, we recommend that you consult your vehicle's specific technical documentation for detailed information on code C0040. The possible causes of this code may vary from one vehicle to another, and it is essential to follow the procedures recommended by the manufacturer. You can refer to the appropriate repair manual or repair database for the exact code definition for your specific vehicle. What are the possible causes of code C0040? In fact, code C0040 can be triggered for a variety of reasons. Here are some of the possible causes of fault code C0040: a defective wheel speed sensor. The wheel speed sensor may be damaged or defective, causing the system to malfunction and generate code C0040. Wheel speed sensor circuit problems. Problems in the wheel speed sensor's electrical circuit, such as loose connections, cut wires, or short circuits, may cause the code to be recorded. Problems with relays or wheel bearings. Problems with relays or wheel bearings can also cause malfunctions in the ABS system, leading to the detection of fault code C0040. Problem with the ABS module. The ABS module itself could be faulty, resulting in the code being recorded. It is important to note that these causes may vary according to vehicle make and model. If code C0040 is detected, we recommend that you consult the repair manual specific to your vehicle, or call in an automotive professional to carry out a thorough diagnosis and resolve the problem appropriately. What are the common symptoms of code C0040? Code C0040 is usually associated with several symptoms that indicate a potential malfunction in the ABS, anti-lock braking system. Here are some of the common symptoms associated with fault code C0040. ABS warning light on, one of the most obvious signs of a problem with code C0040 is the ABS warning light on the dashboard. This usually indicates a malfunction in the anti-lock braking system. Other warning lights illuminated. In addition to the ABS warning light, other warning lights related to the vehicle's safety systems, such as traction control, may also illuminate. These additional warning lights often indicate related problems. ABS system inoperative. If code C0040 is present, the ABS system may become inoperative. You may notice difficulty during hard braking, unusual brake pedal feel, or the absence of anti-lock braking effect during braking. If you notice any of these symptoms, we recommend that you have your vehicle inspected and repaired as soon as possible. A faulty ABS system can compromise driving safety, especially under emergency braking conditions. Consult an automotive professional for an accurate diagnosis and the necessary repairs. How to diagnose code C0040. Diagnosing code C0040 requires a methodical approach to identifying the underlying cause of the problem. Here are the general steps you can follow to diagnose code C0040. 1. Use an OBDI scanner. Connect an OBDI scanner to your vehicle's diagnostic socket, usually located under the dashboard. Read and record the C0040 code and any additional information provided by the scanner. 2. Visually inspect the wheel speed sensors, or locate the wheel speed sensors at each wheel of the vehicle. Visually check connections, wires, and sensors for damage. 3. Check electrical connections, and make sure the wheel speed sensors' electrical connections are secure. Look for damaged wires, loose connections, or corrosion. 4. Test the wheel speed sensor. Use a multimeter to measure the resistance of the wheel speed sensor. Consult the manufacturer's specifications to ensure that the resistance is within the appropriate range. 9. Test the ABS module. If all other components appear to be in good condition, the problem could be with the ABS module itself. Consult a professional for further testing. 11. Seek professional help. If the diagnosis seems complex or if you are unable to identify the cause of the problem, it is recommended that you consult an automotive professional. When in doubt, or if you don't have the necessary experience, it's always best to consult a qualified professional. They have the expertise and tools needed to diagnose and solve problems related to fault code C0040 effectively. How to solve code C0040. How to solve the C0040 code. There is no single solution for OBDI codes such as C0040, as vehicles have different configurations and repair instructions, depending on their make and model. However, repairing the C0040 code doesn't have to be complicated, as there are many resources available, such as repair manuals and databases. If you're not confident in your own repair skills, it's best to leave repairs to a professional to avoid further problems later on. The resolution of code C0040 may vary depending on the specific vehicle and the underlying cause of the problem. However, here are some general steps you can consider to resolve code C0040. 2. Check and repair electrical circuit. Ensure that the wheel speed sensor's electrical circuit is in good condition. Repair loose connections, replace damaged wires and correct any corrosion problems. 5. Repair or replace ABS module. If the problem persists and all other components are in good condition, the ABS module itself may be defective and require repair or replacement. 8. Consult a professional. If you're not sure what repairs to make or if the problem persists, consult an automotive professional. They have the experience and tools to thoroughly diagnose and resolve problems. 9. Follow the recommendations in the vehicle manual. Consult your vehicle's specific repair manual for precise instructions on diagnosing and resolving code C0040. It's crucial to take appropriate action to resolve the problem, as a faulty ABS system can compromise driving safety. If you don't have the necessary experience in automotive repair, it's advisable to consult a professional for specialist advice and services. Further notes on C0040. The additional notes on fault code C0040 highlight several important points. 1. High level of importance and repair difficulty. A code C0040 is considered to have a high level of importance, meaning that it can have a significant impact on vehicle safety and performance. Repairing this code can also be complex, requiring in-depth knowledge of automotive mechanics. 2. Professional intervention recommended. Due to the high level of difficulty, it is strongly recommended that you consult an automotive professional to diagnose and solve problems associated with code C0040. An amateur do-it-yourselfer may not have the necessary skills to carry out precise repairs. 3. Impact on handling on slippery roads. Although problems with the wheel speed sensor may not directly affect the braking function, they can have an impact on vehicle handling, particularly on slippery surfaces such as wet, slippery, or icy roads. 4. Influence on stability and traction control systems. Wheel speed sensors play an essential role in stability control and traction control systems. Consequently, problems with these sensors can affect these important safety functions. 5. immediate repair recommended, and because of the potential impact on vehicle safety and handling, it is advisable to fix the problem immediately after it has been detected. This will help prevent further damage to the sensor or its components. In conclusion, vigilance and rapid intervention are essential when it comes to code C0040. Road safety and vehicle performance can be compromised if wheel speed sensors malfunction, so it's advisable to call in a professional for accurate, reliable repairs. Close-up on wheel speed sensors. Wheel speed sensors are essential components of the ABS, anti-lock braking system, and other vehicle safety systems. Here are some important points to consider regarding these sensors. 1. Sensor location. Wheel speed sensors are generally located on the outside of the wheel hub. They are positioned to detect the wheel's rotational movement. Wheel speed sensors can be of two main types: inductive sensor, consisting of a magnet surrounded by a coil of wire. It generates an analog AC wave. Digital sensor, produces a square wave signal, and some can even detect the direction of movement, forward or reverse. 3. Detection of steel teeth or magnets. Typically, the sensor reads the steel teeth that pass in front of it as the wheel rotates. In some cases, a series of space magnets may be integrated into the bearing's grease seal, and the sensor is designed to detect these magnetic pulses. 4. Potential problems with integrated magnets. Magnets embedded in the bearing grease seal can sometimes cause problems. A wheel speed sensor code may be triggered, indicating a malfunction. In such cases, the bearing will need to be replaced to resolve the problem. 5. Use of information by the computer or ABS module. The information generated by the sensors is used by the onboard computer or ABS module to control the ABS system. This data is crucial in preventing wheel lockup during braking. 6. Variability by make and model. The use of sensor data may vary according to vehicle make and model. In addition to the ABS system, other vehicle modules may also use this information, depending on the vehicle's specific design. Wheel speed sensors play a key role in vehicle safety and stability. Any problems with these sensors can affect the correct operation of the ABS and other safety systems, underlining the importance of regular maintenance and appropriate repairs in the event of malfunction. Code C0040 is specific to a problem with the right front wheel speed sensor. However, other associated codes may also be recorded, depending on the nature of the problem or the interconnected systems. Here are some common associated codes that may be registered simultaneously or in conjunction with fault code C0040 as C0035, left front wheel speed sensor, as similar code indicating a problem with the left front wheel speed sensor. C0041, right front wheel speed sensor, a signal supply circuit, a code specific to the signal or supply circuit of the right front wheel speed sensor. C0042, left front wheel speed sensor, a signal supply circuit, a code similar to C0041, but for the left front wheel speed sensor. C0043, right rear wheel speed sensor, a problem detected with the right rear wheel speed sensor. C0044, left rear wheel speed sensor, a problem detected with the left rear wheel speed sensor. C0045, right front wheel speed sensor voltage fault, a code indicating a voltage problem associated with the right front wheel speed sensor. C0046, left front wheel speed sensor voltage fault, a similar code, but for the left front wheel speed sensor. C0047, right rear wheel speed sensor voltage fault, a voltage problem associated with the right rear wheel speed sensor. C0048, left rear wheel speed sensor voltage fault, a voltage problem associated with the left rear wheel speed sensor. U0121, loss of communication with ABS module, a code indicating a loss of communication with the ABS module, which may be linked to the problem with the wheel speed sensor. It is important to note that the presence of these additional codes depends on the vehicle's specific electronic system. When a problem is detected in the ABS system, several codes may be recorded to help identify the underlying cause of the malfunction. Is my vehicle safe to drive with code C0040? Although code C0040 may not directly affect the braking function, it can influence vehicle stability, particularly on slippery surfaces. We recommend that you have the problem repaired quickly to ensure safe driving. How can I diagnose and repair code C0040 myself? Diagnosis can involve visually inspecting sensors, checking electrical connections, testing with a multimeter, and reading OBDI scanner data. However, due to the complexity, professional intervention is often recommended. How much does it cost to have the C0040 code professionally repaired? Costs may vary according to labor, parts required and geographic region. It is advisable to ask for quotes from different automotive professionals. Does C0040 only affect the ABS system? Although the C0040 code is specific to the ABS system, problems with wheel speed sensors can also affect other systems, such as stability control and traction control. Should I repair code C0040 immediately? Yes, it is advisable to solve the problem quickly to avoid further potential damage to the sensor or other ABS system components. In conclusion, a fault code C0040 indicates a malfunction in the right front wheel speed circuit, which can significantly impact your vehicle's performance and safety. It's essential to address this issue promptly to ensure accurate readings from your anti-lock braking system and maintain optimal handling. Regular diagnostics and maintenance can help prevent such problems from arising. If you encounter this fault code, consider consulting a professional mechanic to diagnose and resolve the issue effectively. Thank you for watching, and stay safe on the road.